We get the chance, in some sense, to stand back in this session and look at how we can continue, you and Microsoft, how we can continue to be a winner in the enterprise solutions, a leader. And I always think it comes down ultimately to two things. How are we doing in the customer's mind on business value? That will be the big differentiation of the winner. And also, how strong is the relationship to really understand how to match what we do to what they need. And I think that's as much, frankly, if not more, about the relationship we have with you as it is that we respectively have with the customer. So I'm going to talk about that. How can we together continue to win by strengthening our relationship and delivering more business value to our mutual customer? And I say continue because we've just finished what I would think is, frankly, a monumentally successful year. But it can't help escape anyone that there's some winds of change and there's a shift in the market. And with that is coming some big shifts in expectations. And I think of it essentially as two. One, you could call it the consumerization of IT. It hasn't escaped any of us for 5 or 6 years now. People have been buying more chips than all the businesses and governments around the world. And if you hadn't noticed it, users rule. They're going to bring what they like, use what they like, ask for what they like, demand what they like. They expect a whole different set of things around their environment, service-wise, device-wise, and they're going to bring it to work. The other shift is obviously the shift to cloud-based architectures, cloud-based services, IT as a service, and essentially I think of this one as the assumption or the expectation. Certainly business people have now, of course, computing's an utility, right? And you just get on with what the application of that is. Now, I haven't talked about what's happening with real applications, with business applications, and the application platform that sits under it. And in many senses, SharePoint here is being very disruptive on-premise and in the cloud, because it's somewhat become the Switzerland, if you like, of integrating applications, in particular on behalf of the users. In my mind, it's become the friendly face of any application in the enterprise. In many senses, I think it's been a catalyst for deflection of what I would call the Oracle lightning rod. And the reason I call it the Oracle lightning rod is I think Oracle has shaken the system somewhat. While we think a lot of this stuff standardizing, when it comes to the business applications, when it comes to my industry, my vertical, my domain, they want application choice. They want application innovation, they want competition, and they certainly don't want it to default to one platform, especially one where they're already feeling like they're already locked in with or without the Oracle app. There's two questions I get asked most at this point for those that are thinking, well, do I bet on Microsoft's platform, Microsoft's innovation, Microsoft's partner-led approach, assuming customers want choice, or do I stay with Oracle, do I stay with IBM, do I stay with some other body? And I think the first one is, where are you really going on your platform? And I answer it in this way, where we're being unbelievably clear now, the capabilities within the application platform, beyond SharePoint,